Okay, hello guys, and today we will take a look on the New York AM, New York morning session, and we will take a look on the price action. Today is a 5th of January 2026. We had uh, PMI today at 10 a.m. and all day we have VAR's total vehicle sales, but that's not important. Today for me was the first trading day of 2026. Not going to risk my money until the 12th of January. But we will take a look on this on today's price action. As you can see, here are the news. Yeah, and let's take a look on the weekly time frame. So I've outlined these two new week opening gaps. This is the old one. It was in December, and this is the current one. This current week new week opening gap. Uh, on the weekly time frame, it is looking bullish. As you can see, in November we swept out this sell side liquidity, and I think we are going higher. We are going for these highs or for these highs. So I'm going to mark that out as a buy side liquidity, and we will drop on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see that we went into a optimal trade entry in this range right here. You can see we hit that level precisely, and I'm going to mark out this daily order block. Yeah. Uh, Daily order block, and wait, I'm going to mark out the weekly order block too. As you can see, this is the last down close candle after the sell side liquidity sweep, so I'm gonna mark that out as a weekly order block. So on the daily chart, we can see that we have this bullish fair value gap right here, and that was all I was watching on the wait, I forgot. This week, the previous day's week, that's Friday. I'm gonna put quadrants on that, but right now, wait, I will go on 1 minute and visibility and current interval only. Yeah, I've outlined these two new day opening gaps. This one the uh, on the Wednesday, and this one on the Tuesday. So I've marked out, this is all I've marked out on the daily time frame, on the higher time frame. Yeah, this is the daily order block, and this is the weekly order block. We're gonna drop down on 4-hour time frame, and you can see that we had this huge bearish fair value gap, this huge CB and sell side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, and as you can see, that price is moving higher. This is the wait, let me see. Yeah, this is the old new day opening gap, and this is the old new day opening gap too. And I've marked out only, wait, I've marked out the wrong. This is the current new week opening gap, and as you can see that we are moving away from them. Yeah, price retrace into them right here, retrace into the current new week opening gap, and went higher, and right here this is the old one, and price spent some time in it and then went higher. Wait, let me I don't know, I have it wrong right here. Yeah, right now all good. Wait, let me see this. I don't know why I've marked it out wrong, but right here and right here. So I'm gonna delete this one. Yeah. So this is the this is all I've marked out on the higher time frame. Then if we go on the 1 hour time frame, wait, let me just mark out the start of the 9:30 or of the New York morning session right here. Yeah, so on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have some buy side liquidity right here, and we have the New York ATM sell side liquidity right here. So, and we have this small bullish fair value gap right here. So I'm gonna drop down on the 15-minute time frame, and I will show you the S&P 500 right here. So I've mentioned before that we have this buy side liquidity right here, and you can see that S&P 500 or ES swept that, and we have another SMT right here. That's all of them are bearish SMT. So on the daily time frame, I'm bullish, but if we take a look on this wick, yeah, look on this wick, and if we drop down on the 4-hour time frame, we are inside the bearish fair value gap, yeah. So for the week, I'm bullish, but I'm okay with taking short setups, yeah. So as you can see, price opened, went lower to the 1 hour buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. We have some 15-minute fair value gap right here. I'm gonna mark out the 8:30 open, that's right here, and I'm gonna mark out the midnight open right here. So as you can see, the daily candle opened, swept out the, I think that's Asia. No, that's not Asia low, but it swept out this sell side liquidity right here. I'm gonna mark that out, and it went higher. London session manipulation higher. Bullish fair value gap, retraced into the CE of that, and went higher. So I'm expecting higher prices for the New York AM session because the daily bias are bullish, and the daily price action looks bullish to me too. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on, this indicator, and let me drop down on the 1 minute time frame right here. Yeah, I'm gonna drop on the regular trading hours, and wait, let me use the indicator for that. Opening range gaps, show, wait, yeah, this one, and gaps, key plus 1. Yeah, so this is the opening range gap for today's trading, and let me put quadrants on that right here. Wait, oh shit, let me delete this. Yeah, so this is the opening range gap, and we have quadrants on that. Wait, I'm gonna make I'm gonna delete some things. Wait, let me go on the electronic trading hours, and yeah. So this is the SMT. Wait, I'm gonna make it clear, guys, but wait. I need to show you something, yeah? So price opened and went lower it didn't sweep this low that I was looking for to take longs, but as you can see, price went into the 1 hour bullish fair value gap right here, and it retraced into the new into the opening range gap right here. It retraced into the 25% level. So that technically could be your confirmation for longs. And now we have 10 a.m. open right here. I'm gonna mark it out right here, 10 a.m. open. I'm gonna delete the opening range gap, and I'm gonna put quadrants on the daily wick that I was looking on. Yeah, so price retraced here. We have no fair value gap, no fair value gap, no fair value gap, no fair value gap. But right here, right before the 10 a.m. open, there was a possible entry. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Here, inverse fair value gap. Wait, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete that, yeah. Let me go on. Yes, 10 a.m. open right here. You can see that price didn't swap anything, but ES, I mean NQ went lower. So I wasn't trading this day because I was waiting for longs, and we had 10 a.m. news. So I'm not going to entry right before news, yeah. And price didn't gave me enough signals for me to take a trade, yeah. But if I was trading here, first entry, measure the CE of this wick, stop loss right before the CE of this wick, take profit one right here. If yeah, so take profit one right here at this high, and I think that's it. You could use the I mean, yeah, here this week for profits. You could target the 75% level, but it didn't get hit. But if you would like move your stop loss, trailer stop loss higher, we will trade right here, then right here, and then you would be stop out right here in profit. So that's how much? 4.78. It risk to reward. So that's the first entry, and then later on the day, 11:50 to 10:10 macro time. Yeah, I'm gonna mark it 11:50 to 12:10. I think. I mean 10:10 right here. Macro. And if you take a look on the ES, you can see clearly that price swept out wait, where is it? Swept out this high. Yeah, this high. Yeah, so we have bearish SMT. Price swept that. Then we have a breakaway gap right here. We love to see that if we are bearish. Right here. Oh wait, I mean breakaway gap. Yeah. I wasn't on the chart at this time because I'm trading only the New York AM session. But as you can see, that price was above all the key opening price opens, and it was deep in premium, so shorts were like a nice way. So breakaway gap right here, We love to see that to stay open. Here, inverse fair value gap, CE of that, that's your entry. Stop loss could be right here or above the breakaway gap. And what could you target? We have sell side liquidity right here. We have sell side liquidity right here. We have sell side liquidity right here. Right here. Yeah, so this this is all the targets that you could go for. Yeah. Then later on the day it was bearish and we made a huge wick right here, a huge wick on the daily time frame. Yeah. So I was sitting on the 5-minute chart and it wasn't clear. It wasn't unclear, so I wasn't pushing any buttons. I was looking for longs for the day, but we had 10 a.m. news and we were above 8:30 open and we were above midnight open. Yeah, you could take a long right here. Price failed to reach the 8:30 opening price, so that's a sign of bullishness. So you could like trade that, but we hit that at 9:41, and the first entry that you could go in was right here, bullish fair value gap. So that's your first possible entry after the price failed to reach the 8:30 open. Yeah. So let's say you would enter right here on the CE, stop loss below this swing low, and you could target this. But it was right before news, so I wasn't pushing any buttons. It is the first day of the week, first trading day of the year. So I think I will sit on my hands this week and I will start trading the next week. But I'm just showing you the possible entries and the possible like confluences that you could look for today. Yeah, so we could take the first setup right here. Yeah, at the CE of this bullish fair value gap, target here, or the new day opening gap. I'm gonna pop out the new day opening gap on the 5-minute. If we go like 20, we have nothing here. But if we pop the new day opening gap, look, I'm gonna scroll to that. I'm gonna mark it out. That's the new day opening gap from December, from the start of December. Wait, let me make that red, and new day opening gap, alt, new day opening gap. Yeah, and as you can see, price hit that clearly. Where is it? Yeah, right here. No. Yeah, right here. That's the old new day opening gap. Look at that. That's clear. And the new day opening gap. Look at the time. 11:50. That's the exact same time. Exact same time as a macro time. Yeah. So that was the trade for lunch hour macro time. So you could possibly take that. That was a beautiful trade, but for me that it's too late. I'm not looking at the charts at this time. Yeah, I'm just trading the from the window to 9:30 to 10:30 or sometimes to 11 a.m. If I would take a trade, it should look like this. Yeah, 9:30 opens right here, 10 a.m. manipulation below the sell side liquidity, then some displacement higher, then retrace, and my target would be this high or this old new day opening gap or this old new day opening gap. I would go for this high, but as you can see, we have the SMT right here. With this high, we already swept that on ES, so that's bearish SMT. So I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. If you go over the macro times, Oh shit. Yeah, you can see the start of the session right here. We have the 9:50 to 10:10 macro time. You can see that price made 10 a.m. opened when we were higher, so this could be our macro time entry right here. Here I see no entry right here, and then we have the New York PM macro time. uh, I wouldn't trade that. Yeah, that's too late for me. So I think that's all for today's session breakdown. Uh, as I said, I'm gonna sit on my hands this week, and I will don't push any buttons for this week. I will start trading with my funded accounts next week on Monday. I will take a look on the news, but I think today it was a risky day. The price action wasn't that good at all. Uh, as I said, only possible entry for me today was this one. But as you can see, the fair value gaps or the candles closed below this bullish fair value gap, so that if you have your like buy limit right here, yeah, then okay, that's okay with me. But if you are watching the price, and if you are watching and you are pushing the buttons by yourself, you don't have any order limits, then if I would see this close, I wouldn't take a trade, because look at that, it closed all the way below the bullish fair value gap, and the the next candle retraced into that and went lower. And if I would look at that, I wouldn't trade that. Yeah, so for me the price action wasn't like good enough. But I will mention one thing. You can see this, how price respects the CE of the new old of the old new week opening gap. Yeah, look at that. Then went higher above that. You can see the price spent sometimes at the top of the new week opening gap, and then went higher. Same here. Look. Uh, Wait, I'm interested if no. Okay, never mind. Wait. Let me see. No, there was no SMT on the lower time frame. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. Uh, I I hope you guys doing well this week. It's the first day of the week, so there is always time. Don't rush into trade. Trust me. Yeah. So have a great day, and bye bye.